In 2016, my mum prayed that I would go to the Eastern Cape and find peace and a fresh start. And in the small rural village around Zutulele, you turned my world upside down.
In July of 2016, Nicholas was coming back on a bus from her Shorko trip to Zitulele, meeting us where we were staying for the weekend in Knysna. From the moment we arrived back at our accommodation, Nicholas, or Nikki as you may know her, was glued to her phone, smiling, giggling, and doing all of those cliche things people say girls do when they are messaging their crush. It was like watching a rom-com unfold in real life.
This quiet, thoughtful, funny guy who embodies the feeling of home no matter where we are. This man with quiet knowing, who is quick to listen and slow to respond, thoughtfully contemplating, and who with just a few words says so much.
It has been so special to witness the past 6.5 years of Becky. Never have I seen my sissy so happy and so in love, but also so heartbroken saying goodbye to someone at an airport.
Sometimes when we think of strong things, they can be distinctly devoid of character, where strength becomes its very defining characteristic. We can safely say that this is definitely not the case for Ben and Nikki. Their relationship has continued to flourish and grow while they've been apart. The growth in their coffee making and tasting skills is testament to this. Despite the strength required to flourish in a long-distance relationship, Ben and Nikki have always been fun to spend time with and are always keen to make you a cup of coffee.
For us, a theme has been present in our lives in this past year, and the simple theme of being here now, just enjoying the present. The sense of being there for each other, no matter what it takes. But also there's a sense of the way you've found a way to be there for each other, which is this calming presence. There's a sense of centeredness for the two of you, that from each other you find your calm place of being yourselves. And I think it's a gift you give to each other, and long may you treasure it.
Follow Jesus' way of leadership and love, helping each other to become your very best through all the ups and downs and the challenges of life. It's a loving that flows out to the children you may have and impacts on your family and the wider community too. It's a way of loving that acknowledges your woundedness and your weaknesses, but always seeks the best.
For the last 3 years, Ben and Nikki have done long-distance dating. On top of that, Ben has been working some ridiculous hours at his internship. You have really put on display for all of us the strong and unwavering commitment that you have for each other.
Alida and I taught Nix and Kay to always make the best choices. With Nix choosing you, she again did not disappoint us. Welcome to our family. I promise to treat you as my own child. Don't hold back on demanding anything from me. You make Nix happy and spark with joy. Thanks for the privilege of calling you my son from today.
Long distance was never easy. The morning coffees before work, navigating load shedding schedules, finding creative ways to celebrate anniversaries and special occasions. Many shed tears and long silences as we shared the hardships of being apart over a screen. But we did it. Every second apart has been so worth it for this moment.
So here you are. You've come from different directions, different families. You've met and dated and got to know and love each other. Now you make a public commitment to each other so that the rest of your life's journeys will be the shared journey of husband and wife that dance with so many steps.
To my beautiful wife, Nikki, what an honor and joy it has been to build a life with you slowly over the past 6 years.
Ben and Nikki, you complement each other in a way that only God himself could have designed. Ben is quiet and reserved, and Nikki will happily do the talking for both of them, and then some.
But even when you've been apart, we've seen how you have been there for each other. I was telling Margie just now, I remember you organized some evenings when, Nikki, you were in the Netherlands and Ben was in South Africa. You had a coffee date, I think. And you made sure that you both had the same coffee delivered to your homes. You met together at a specific time and you brewed the same coffee in the same way. And you shared what flavor notes you each discovered. This kind of sense of how do we, over a distance, still be there for each other around things that we enjoy and are passionate for.
God has blessed us more than we ever could have prayed for in the season of waiting and waiting and waiting, growing individually before we could grow together.
Six years ago, you welcomed a very young, very strange adolescent into your home with open arms and an open fridge. Thank you for allowing Nikki to find love in the rural Eastern Cape. I look forward to your continued love as your favorite child. I, Ben Ross Philpott, take you, Nikki Trump, to be my wedded wife.
I, Nikki Trump, take you, Ben Ross Philpott, to be my wedded husband.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
With the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, in the name of God, I declare that they are husband and wife.
Ben, everything with you feels so easy. Doing life with you is just so much fun.
Nikki, you continuously astound me with your grace, resilience, faith, and character.
I love you with everything I have, and I feel like the luckiest person on earth to be your wife.
I cannot wait to navigate this world with you by my side. You look incredible tonight, and I'm deeply in love with you.
May you continue and enjoy being there for each other. And that's why we are here, to celebrate being with you and to commit ourselves to being here for you, no matter what and when and how.
To Nix and Ben, wow, wow, wow. I'm so excited for your new chapter together, and that the time has finally come for teary goodbyes to turn into simple goodnights.